dear friends, welcome back again. We are so happy you popped over again to see what we are up to today. Of course, for everyone who is new here, welcome. We are Janny and Dyanne, and we hope you enjoy what you see. And if you do, of course, we hope you take a little bit of inspiration with you. For everyone who is here and is not subscribed to our channel, we hope you will click the red subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and tick the bell so you will be notified every time we upload new DIYs. Like we always say, enough talking, let's jump in today's inspiration.
Hey, Diane here. Are you ready for a new DIY? Today we start with a pack of these. How surprising! These are tumbling tower blocks that Jenny and I buy from an online web shop here in the Netherlands. It's a web shop that also sells party and festive articles, but apparently also games. And each package of these costs €3, and then you get 45 of these blocks. We used to have bigger blocks, which were, I think, about compared to this one, this size, so pretty big. But the big blocks aren't available anymore because Action sold them. Action is a shop here similar to Dollar Tree, and there were only €3 there, and then you got 60 pieces, so that's 4 more than that you get in this piece for the same amount of money. Anyway, we're going to use that. I also have wood glue. This brand here, Patex, and this also comes from Action. Really, I love Action. This crafting mat is from Action, and I also have paint, brushes, everything from Action. Most of the crafting items in my stash are from Action, except for this one here. Here's my glue gun, and this one is from Lidl. You can charge it here via USB-C port, and then you can glue for quite a lot of time. The glue sticks, that's one thing. As you can see, it has a really small hole for glue sticks. So yeah, you gotta buy them from Lidl as well, because I can't find the size anywhere else. And yeah, they're pretty cheap actually from Lidl, but now and then they come for sale, and then you grab your chance. Anyway, back to what we're going to make today. I also have a lot of blocks here, and don't do it like that. We're going to make a frame, and I want to see how large that frame is going to be. I'm still in doubt if I want to do the frame like this or that I want to do it like that. No, I want to do it like this. Now I see it. This way, 1 here, 2, 4, 2, 4. Then this one needs to be 5 at least. Or shall I do 3? Maybe this is really a bit too big. No. I need 4 here and then 5 up here. Once again here as well. And then we're going to make 4 here again. That will be our base frame. Oops. Did the wrong way. Yeah, it's not neat, just for the idea. And I'm going to glue these together using the glue here. Let's check if the nozzle is open. If not, then I'm going to grab myself a needle. No, it's definitely stuck. That's one disadvantage about this stuff. The good thing is that you can't put the cap in here. The disadvantage is that I always forget, or most of the time forget, to put the cap back on. And then this is what you get. So yeah, I'll take these apart. I'm going to make 2 of these and 2 of these together. How I like to glue before I start gluing right away is just put these upside down, except for the first or the last block. Do the same thing here. And then I just put dots of glue on the tips of these blocks, let that sit in for a couple of minutes, and then just squeeze them right away. If there's still glue peeping through the joints, for example here, then I suggest take a damp piece of cloth, or just take tissue paper or something and wipe it away instantly. Then you won't see anything about it anymore. I'm going to de-stuck my glue, and then we can start gluing right away. Now all the blocks are glued, but I got an advice. If you really want to make a solid thing, just take 2 empty blocks, push together, and then in the joint where they meet each other, you outline them by pushing those blocks together, and then you get a really straight, oh, there is somewhere glue attached to a point where it shouldn't be. What I wanted to say, then you got really straight lines. Let me push it once again here. Really straight lines and a solid construction. Because Janny is really good at outlining everything. But this is just my sneaky trick. I don't have the patience and the right eye to do so the same thing as she does. You can see that there comes a lot more of tension on those joints, which can be useful for bigger constructions. Today we're not going to make something super big, but it might be necessary if you're making bigger things. Almost forgot, but I still need to wipe away some glue. There we are. Oh, that one came loose. Good. Now, let's wait until this is dry. Probably 15 minutes today here should be okay, but there might be times when you've got to wait longer or shorter. Totally up how the climate is, humidity, and the temperature at your place. Okay, it's a little bit later now, and I think we're ready to put the frame together. Oh, not completely. Oops. This one needs a little bit more glue. Don't mind, we can fix that, and then we can make the construction. I think I just didn't use enough on this point. Normally I'm having trouble using too much glue. However, today it was different on this block. Okay, carefully put these in place. I'm going to fix it later, no worries. And this one should be up here. Yes. Okay, now let's outline everything, because I want to have a really nice square frame. This is it. I'm going to tumble these over. Might watch out for this one here. Then I'm going to touch glue here in the corners where these two are going to meet each other. Hello, glue? Is anybody home? There we are. Like so. Here, some more. And there. Good. Carefully pull these back down. I'm not going to push really hard, but hard enough so it will stay hopefully together. And the same with this one here. And hopefully then I get a perfect square. Now get these two blocks again. First I'm going to push here on this side. And then over there. Now, here. And there too. Oops, that was a little bit too hard. Okay. Well, that's a lot of glue. Now it takes a little bit longer to dry, but these joints in the corners are also the weakest spot, so I want everything to be glued together really well. I think this is it. I'm grabbing another tissue and just wipe away that extra glue that we don't need. Then I'm going to let this dry. I think in an hour should be okay, I think. But we'll see. I'm going to check in between if everything is secure and ready to continue. There we are. Oh, so a little bit on this block here. Good. Now we have a frame, and the frame needs to dry. Well, I think this is ready to go further, and therefore I need more blocks because the frame is there, and now we're going to fill in the frame. And hopefully, yeah, it's going to work. going to put all these blocks into the frame. Let me see how much we need. Okay, well, this is going to be... well, it will fit. I'm sure it does. Yeah, look. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 blocks. And then another 4 rows. So 50 blocks will go into this frame. I'm going to glue them in one by one by just simply grabbing the glue, which I put upside down, so hopefully I don't have to shake that much, or we have a big volcano eruption style. No. Got to put some glue here on this side. Doesn't need to be that much. I think this will do. And then place it in here, and so on, until we have everything completely filled up. That's the idea. And then, of course, we let it dry again. Well, I think I did something wrong with the gluing in the first part, because here it came loose, and also this whole thing here, I wasn't putting that much tension upon it when I wanted to put these blocks in. But apparently the thing is stubborn, or I am stubborn. But I put some extra glue on the parts that are just a little bit weaker. I let that set in, and within a couple of minutes I just use a brush to fluff it out, to just wipe it out, and then I'm just wiping it away with paper cloth. Why I do that is hopefully that the glue starts, if you have the blocks here and the glue here, so the glue starts to drip down in the holes that weren't glued too good, apparently. Hopefully that helps, because I'm really keen with how it looks. There is the frame, or actually it's now black. It's going to be a frame again. Drying well. Now I want to put these beautiful burlap here around it, and I'm already warming up the glue gun. This stuff, by the way, comes from Lidl. Bought it years ago because it was really cheap, and it was, I think the roll was so big. Now this is still left of it, but I love to work with this fabric. I'm going to cut pieces that will fit in here, and only the outer part, yeah, that doesn't have to be covered, but the rest will. And then I'm going to glue that together with the wood with this glue gun. This looks super cool. Actually, I still want to have a frame built around, but I think it's the best for me that I still build the frame first with the same measurements, just like so. So take this off, or out actually. Grab myself a new pack of blocks, because I will need a little bit more blocks than I still have opened up here. Hopefully this will do, and otherwise I need to grab some extra. Grab our glue again, and we're going to build the same frame again as I did for this one. Glue it together, let it dry, and then we place it over here with the edges completely glued. Now, the top section of the frame is ready too. I glued them together, just the same as I did with this actually. And the thing is that I want to lay them on top of each other like this, but I want the frame to be white. So I'm going to paint this and this here on this section only, or on this piece only the side parts, and here the complete frame will be painted. And therefore I just have plain white paint from the construction store and a small brush. Time to glue. I'm going to apply a lot of wood glue here, all around, and then just put the frame on top of it. And I used quite a lot of paint and also quite a lot of glue. This DIY. When when I'm done and I put the frame upon it, I'll think putting a heavy object is the best way to keep everything in its place, and hopefully that also the gap in between the wood parts will be as less as possible. There we go. Oh, it fits perfectly. I think now it's best to yeah, let's do it this way. Flip it upside down. Check if everything is in the right place. Put this one back up and then paint something real big and real heavy upon it. I think I'm going to use a toolbox because that's big and heavy. And then we wait, I think, just for a couple of hours. Maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. Don't know yet how my schedule for the day is going to be. So let's just wait and have a lot of patience, but you'll be back to me in a couple of seconds. Now, ain't this a beauty? What a wonderful frame. I think this looks really rustic in any decor. What I now want to do is take that burlap thing again, and we're going to cut several pieces of the ribbon about this long. Okay, I think 2 or 3. I'm going to put them up on each other and then only glue this side here so you get a pocket where you can put things in. I personally like to have flowers in there, but you can put also herbs, whatever you like, any kind of greenery you can put in there. So I'm going to cut some pieces and then grab my glue gun to start gluing around. The pocket is there, but I think it needs some finishing off. And therefore I have this ribbon. It's coral colored ribbon. It costed 80€. It was from Action, and then you get 20 meters of this stuff. And I also have these flowers that I would like to use. They look perfectly well, oh sorry, perfectly well together with the colors. And these ones were from a German shop called Nano Nana, and this whole branch costed just €3. And I'm so happy I found that because you can get so many nice things out of it. Well, let's open this up. Glue gun is still hot, and then we can start just putting ribbons around here. There we are. Simple but effective, and a little bit more color is real good. Now, time to cut these off, and just use the scissors for that. Let me first cut them the longest way, because we can always make them shorter. Oh, I don't need the scissors for that. But this tool, because it's iron wired, whoops, should have known that. Okay, now, first let's see. What does this look like? Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly the best length that we want. So just cut off some more. And carefully put it in between the layers of the pouch that we created. Now one more for the center. I guess then we're there. Should be on top. A little bit shorter then, because then it can fill up this blank space that we got here. Be careful that it won't stick in the burlap laying underneath there, and that I don't put too much tension upon the glue part here. This looks super cute, doesn't it? Still find the pouch a little bit empty. Therefore, I want to paint this thing here white and then just use my glue gun to glue it up here. And I think then we're there. Now, did this one turn out to be a cute one? Just put on the flower here upon the burlap pouch. I love the combination of the coral flowers with the coral colored ribbon. That was a tongue breaker. Let us know what you think about this DIY.